means, don't you? Well, do I have to define it for you? Look, all hell will break out. If those hostages aren't back, I don't want to hurt your negotiation. If they're not back by the time I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East. And it will not be good for Hamas, and it will not be good, frankly, for anyone. All hell will break out. I don't have to say anymore, but that's what it is. And they should have given them back a long time. They should have never taken them. But I tell this, I don't want to hurt the negotiation. If the deal isn't done before I take office, which is now going to be 2 weeks, all hell will break out in the Middle East.
Iran is preparing for war, bolstering its air defenses, tightening security around nuclear plants, and conducting nationwide military drills. They're calling the exercise Iqtidar. In Farsi, Iqtidar means might. So this is basically a display of Iran's might. It involves the entire security apparatus of the country, from the army to the air force, and most importantly, the IRGC, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. This is the force that protects the regime, the IRGC. They are conducting drills in central Iran near the Natanz nuclear plant. It's one of their most important nuclear facilities. And here, Iranian forces practiced how to respond to strikes from an enemy.
As this aspect is one of the most decisive aspects of our defensive power, we have been focusing on it, and it was necessary to test the capabilities of our air defense in a situation close to reality.
They will conduct more such drills across Iran in the coming days, but the question is, why now? Why is Iran holding this exercise? Because it feels threatened by its arch-enemies, Israel and the United States. Tehran fears an attack, and there is good reason for this. Last month, Joe Biden considered attacking Iran. He held a meeting with his national security team, and they discussed strike options. They discussed the potential targets that they could hit inside Iran. They also talked about neutralizing threats from Iran. The Americans call this scenario planning. In the end, Biden did not order a strike. He hasn't ordered yet. But their plans are ready, very much in place, and can be used at any point in time. To make matters worse, Israel is making similar preparations. Reports say Israel too has drawn up strike options. Donald Trump's victory has emboldened them. Israel believes that even if Biden hesitates, Trump will support a direct attack on Iran. So they're counting on Trump to support Israeli strikes and to order American strikes on Iran. At least that's what Israel is said to be hoping for. Trump activating the plans that Biden has been reluctant to pursue. That is the hope, which brings us to the why. Why do the US and Israel want to attack Iran? Why now? What is the trigger? It is Iran's nuclear program. You see, the threat perception has shifted. Iran is expanding its nuclear program. It is said to be making rapid progress towards building a bomb. Tehran has stepped up uranium enrichment. By December 2024, it had uranium enriched to 60% purity. Reports say that they're now approaching 90% enrichment. And why does this matter? How is 60% different from 90%? Uranium enriched to 90% is weapons grade. This is what you need to build a bomb. So Iran is one step closer to a nuclear bomb. With this level of uranium, it can make 4 bombs. That's according to one estimate. France too has made an assessment. Their President Emmanuel Macron shared it himself. He says Iran's nuclear program, and I'm quoting, is on an irreversible course. Macron says it is nearing a point of no return.
The acceleration of its nuclear program brings us very close to the breaking point. Its ballistic program threatens European soil and our interests.
America and Israel share these concerns. Their strike plans target Iran's nuclear program, so if Tehran cannot be stopped, they want to destroy its nuclear facilities. And that is why Iran is conducting these drills, to prepare to ward off such strikes and to be able to protect its nuclear program. Tehran issued a statement. It came from Abbas Araghchi. He is the foreign minister of Iran. He said that they're ready for any kind of attack, and that if Israel strikes Iran, it will lead to a wider war in West Asia. Can these tensions be dialed down? Iran has given the West an opening, an out. It says it is willing to renegotiate the nuclear deal, the deal which Donald Trump had torn up in his last term as president. The nuclear pact that was supposed to stop Iran from developing a bomb. Trump walked out of it in 2018. Indication of that happening, which leaves Iran no options. With Trump set to resume his maximum pressure campaign, Iran's proxies weakened by Israel's war, and Iran's economy battered by Western sanctions, it seems the nuclear program is the only leverage left with the regime. They won't give it up without a fight.